Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Denali and I'm a full-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark. My store and closet name is DUCHO, ELDUCHO, and you can find me on Instagram as DUCHO Thrift. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you would like to be, hit the button down below. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up on your way out today. Just a quick note before we get started, I have recently started a new YouTube membership group. It's essentially kind of like a Patreon except for YouTube. So if you're interested in learning more about that and what the details of my YouTube membership group are, I will leave a link down below in the description so you can check it out. But now let's get on to the video. This is a what sold video. If you're new to my what sold videos, I highlight 5 of my highest selling items on each platform. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. Generally, I sell on eBay and Poshmark. Sometimes I have some other fringe platforms that I like to tell you about. This is going to be one of those weeks where I have some other sales to tell you about as well. So just to jump right into it, this is for the week of January 27th through February 2nd, 2020, in case you're watching this a different year. And for that time period, I did $2,345.29 for the purposes of the video title. I rounded up and I'm going to say $2,350. So that is between selling on eBay, Poshmark, and then selling directly to people either from a YouTube video that they watched of mine or from Instagram. Those are the only places. So let's talk about eBay first. So on eBay this past week, I did $1,514.29 in sales. I sold 46 items, and that's an average sale price of $32.91. Yeah, I've been making a lot of sales from offers to watchers. Not sure if you're utilizing that feature. It's gone really well for me, so I recommend it. But the first item I'm going to talk about is a pair of Rothy's that I sold. I like selling Rothy's. I try and get at least $100 or more on them. I don't like dipping below that, although I do feel like the price is starting to dip a little bit. So obviously still a good flip, but just depends on what you pay for them. So anyways, I sold these Rothy's for $100 and I listed them on December 2nd, 2019. So they took me about 2 months to sell, roughly around there. Yeah, so pick them up if you see them. The next item that I sold was another pair of shoes, and this is, I'm going to butcher the name. Is it Christian Louboutin? Sorry. Anyways, I sold these espadrilles for $90. I didn't write down the date that I sold them. However, I received these in a ThredUp DIY designer box. I have lots of those unboxings. The boxes cost about $80 now. I made $90 from these. That's just on one item. They come with about 6 or 7 items in the box. So I always say, in my opinion, it's worth it for me. So yeah, I was happy that these sold. Oh, one thing about these, I did paint the bottoms. So they were kind of scratched and scuffed up. So I bought red paint on Amazon for them to kind of repair it. Some people had warned me that it devalued it if you repainted it. I don't know. I still sold them, so I'm happy. The next item, what did I write here? Oh, is this blazer. It's Bachrach. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Bachrach. Men's blazer. I found this last summer. So I listed on July 29th of last year. And I think I got it for like $1. I think is around what I paid. It was new with tags. It'd been sitting for a little while, but I got $64 for it when it finally sold. Would I pick it up again? I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm kind of split on that one because $64 is a good amount of money, but then I was paying listing fees on that for about 6 months. So in the end, not sure it was a huge profit. All right, the next item I sold was, I didn't write it down. I wrote down what it is. It's this Helly Hansen coat. The price is going to be here. I'm not going to know what it is. I'm guessing it sold for around $50 or $60 based upon how I ranked all of these items. But I listed this item on December 10th of 2019. To be honest, I don't even remember sourcing this item. I'm like, where did this coat come from? It came from the bins. I'm guessing that's where I source most of my items. But yeah, so good flip. Yeah, because it took about a month and a half to sell. Not too bad. We are moving into spring and summer, so not sure that I would pick it up again right now, but maybe. The last item is this Betsy Johnson slip dress, and I sold this for $40, and I listed on November 26, 2019. Yeah, so it was like a vintage Betsy Johnson piece. So that is eBay. Those are my 5 highest grossing items on the platform for the week. Let's talk about Poshmark. So on Poshmark, I did $538 in sales. I sold 17 items, and that is an average sale price of $31.64 per sale. Not per item, because there is a bundle in here, so the price kind of goes down, I guess, but I'm not going to look at it that way. I'm just looking at it per sale, I guess. I'm thinking all of this up on the spot. So the first item was this Mr. Turk blazer. I didn't write down the exact date that I listed this. However, I know I picked it up last summer. So maybe June 2019. I got this while sourcing in Los Angeles at the Goodwill outlet, and it sold for $100. I thought it was a really unique piece, and it was new with tags. So $100 is a good return, I feel like, on it. The next item was this bundle that I sold for $100. Now, this bundle did have 5 items in it, and it had some items that I was looking to kind of move on with, so that's why I gave a really good price on it. So the first item was this Candy Kiss denim kids dress. I listed this quite a while ago in November 2018. So again, this was time for it to move on. The next item was this vintage green sweater. I didn't even write down the brand. I just wrote vintage green sweater. It was a cool sweater. However, I've had this since February of 2019. So again, something I wish probably had sold sooner. The next item was this Bodil cover up. Bodil is like a lag and look piece, and so that's why I picked it up. Unfortunately, I don't know that the resale on it is as high as I maybe thought it would have been. I didn't write down the date for this item, but I know I've had it for a while. The next item was this Hannah Anderson coat. This is a really nice, I believe it was a wool coat for kids. I think it was a kid's coat. And I listed this on December 4th, 2018. So again, another item that I've had for a while. And lastly was this set of Mary Mary, if you're familiar with this brand, M-E-R-I. Mary Mary, I think it was like a birthday set or something. You can see it in the photo here. But anyway, so that was the bundle. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Love a good bundle. The next item was actually 2 of these sold, and they sold for the same price. So I recently picked up, I did a little retail arbitrage. Walmart has this shoe that, like, I guess a lot of bloggers are wearing. It's a popular shoe. It's what's called a dupe, like not real, like a knockoff of an Adidas shoe. And the brand is called Athletic Works. And anyways, I actually have one of the shoes here. Hold on. Let's see if I can grab it without knocking over the camera. Hold, please. Even though I'm going to show you a picture here. But here's one of them. I'm keeping a pair for myself. They're really cute. So they have like this snow leopard print, and then there's memory foam in them. They're nice shoes. But anyways, so I sold 2 pairs of those for $43. I listed and sold 2 pairs on the same date. So yeah, there's those. And next item was a pair of outdoor research leggings. Not sure if you're familiar with this brand. It was newer to me in the past couple of months. It's a great brand. If you see it, resale on it can be pretty decent. But anyways, the leggings sold for $34. I listed them on December 14th, 2019, so they took about a month and a half to sell. And the last item on Poshmark was this Princeton sweatshirt. It was like a vintage Princeton sweatshirt. I had a lot of interest on this item. I listed it on January 11th of this year, so it took a couple weeks to sell, and it sold for $34. So I think I had received some lower offers, but because I had so much interest in it, I wasn't really willing to dip too much on the price. And then I had some, like I said, Instagram and YouTube sales, so I'm going to tell you about those. The first one, so I stumbled upon, and this isn't going to be in a haul video because I've been trying to process inventory really quickly, but I stumbled upon a rather large batch of Ming Wang, that's the brand Ming Wang, cardigans. I'm going to show my Instagram photo here. And I had somebody who follows me reach out to me and said that they wanted to purchase a few of them. So I sold 3 of them for $135. That does include the shipping in that. Ming Wang is a good brand. The cardigans and the tanks, and if you can sell them as a set or even better, generally go for around 50 to 60, sometimes higher. It's similar to the brand Masuk, but I would say the sell-through rate is better on them and the resale price is also better on them. So I don't know, be on the lookout, I guess. The next item was a pair of Manolo Blahnik boots. I sold this to someone that I met in Los Angeles. I don't say names because anonymity. Anyway, somebody that I met in Los Angeles this past year who was eyeing the boots and then realized I was a seller, and they were like, oh, I know Denali. So she reached out to me and purchased these for $83. I had quite a bit of interest on them, so this was a lower offer than what I had it listed for. However, since I knew the person, I wanted to sell it to them. The next item was one of the Urban Outfitters duvets that I found recently. I did have a little bit of interest on those. I haven't listed them yet. I had some interest from viewers. So I sold which one did I sell? The gray one, I believe. I'm looking over there at the other one. So I sold the gray one for $35. If you're interested, I still have the cream one I'll do $35 again. So yeah, anyways, there's that. And then I sold another one pair of these Athletic Works sneakers. I said to people who follow me on Instagram that if they were interested in purchasing them, I would do $40 just shipped, like all in, including shipping, a better price than what you would pay on Poshmark because the fee is significantly less just selling from PayPal. So yeah, and I actually have more of these. So if you have Poshmark credit and you want to purchase one from me, that's where you can find these. But if you want to purchase a pair directly from me, I have a few different sizes. So just shoot me an email. My email is in the description down below. But yeah, so that's my sales. I guess I didn't add up those ones, but it was like, I don't know, $300 or something from like direct sales, which I love a direct sale. It's super easy for both parties involved. But those are my sales this past week. I hope that this was somehow useful information for you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.